This was a report about the continued Israeli aggression on Gaza, and to shed more light on the current situation in Gaza, we are joined over the phone by political analyst Zakaria Othman. Good evening, sir.
Do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. Mr. Zakaria, how do you assess the recent escalation in the Strip and its repercussions on the region?
Yes, actually, I'd like to shed light upon what is happening right now in Gaza. Actually, it is a systemized genocide against the Palestinians.
Yes.
This is not my own personal opinion or even personal perspective, but actually it is about an international report issued by many countries and international organizations. Anyway, what I want to say is the Egyptian state in general and the Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi in particular is doing his best to restore the hostage deal or the hostage release deal between Israel and Hamas, and the Egyptian and all the Egyptian authorities are doing their best to reach such a goal. What I want really to say is all the Arab countries, most among them and the Egyptian state, wanted to achieve the same target, but actually the effort is a transition always. And it doesn't want to approve such hostage deal. I mean, a ceasefire hostage deal, simply because the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu knows well if a ceasefire takes place between Hamas from one side and Israel from the other side, he will face a trial at home. That's why he puts many obstructions or obstacles in order to prevent or to ban reaching such a deal.
Yes. Mr. Zakaria, as we just saw in the report, heavy rains flooded tents, encampments of displaced Palestinians across the Gaza Strip. How would more humanitarian aid be provided to people in the Gaza Strip?
Actually, I'm so sorry because I never heard your question clearly. So
I was just asking you about how can we help the people in Gaza by more humanitarian aid.
Oh, actually, the Egyptian state never stopped from the early beginning of the aggression, brutal from the beginning of the brutal aggression against Gaza. The Egyptian state has never ever stopped its efforts to access the humanitarian aid and convoys to Gaza Strip, either through direct Egyptian aid or even through international mediators, Arab and international alike.
Yes.
So what I want to say is at every interview or at every meeting the Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi holds with any international leader, the Egyptian President tries always to speak about the extra obstacles which stand in the way of delivering these humanitarian aid to the Palestinians. Okay. What I want really to say is the Egyptian touch is very known and clear for everyone, and nobody can deny what the Egyptian state is doing all the time. Yeah. But actually, what I want to say is, I think that the Arab League has to play a bigger role to help the Egyptian leadership to convey more of humanitarian aid to Gaza Strip and to the Palestinians, especially because we are right now in winter. I think everybody all over the world in general and the Palestinians in particular are facing a very better or a very bad weather. So I think the Egyptian leadership has the coordinated efforts with the Arab leaders on one hand and with the international ones on the other hand to force and to oblige Israel to allow the humanitarian aid to reach the Palestinians who are facing non-stop starvation, hunger, and so on. Yes, at the same time, everybody knows that the fuel, the Gaza Strip, Gaza Strip is suffering right now from a fuel shortage.
Yes.
And there are many hospitals in Gaza which are about to stop working or even to become out of service. Yeah. So the international community have to help the Egyptian state to force Israel to allow the delivery of such humanitarian aid, especially at that urgent and critical time.
Okay.
Otherwise, I think the whole spread will suffer from a collapse. And I think you agree with me on this point.
Yes, I agree. In your opinion, what are the means to reach an immediate and comprehensive ceasefire in Gaza?
What is it?
What are the ways to reach an immediate ceasefire in Gaza?
To reach what?
Immediate ceasefire.
Oh, yeah, actually, this is the solution which the Egyptian state is what it's seeking always to reach. What I want to say is Egypt as the only permanent contributor to any joint talks or mutual talks between Israel and Hamas, even the indirect talks. Which are held sometimes in Doha, in a European country, or even in Egypt. Everybody knows that Egypt is the only country which hosted many meetings, either between the Palestinian sections or even between the Israeli side and Hamas. Egypt has tried always to push all parts to reach an immediate ceasefire which stops the bloodshed of the Palestinians, especially the innocent people. So I think everybody all over the world knows that Egypt is trying always to reach a ceasefire, and Egypt is the only country whose leadership is completely interested as and concerned with reaching such an urgent ceasefire.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Zakaria Othman, for joining us on Nile TV. And Russia said Monday its air defenses had shot down 8 ballistic missiles fired by Ukraine amid highlighted tensions over Kiev's use of Western-supplied long-range arms.